We previously published a video called the Top 10 Quickest Cars of 1970, and that one triggered a lot of response. It's been a very popular video. A lot of people have watched it. We've gotten some great commentary on it. And the way we did that is we looked back at the original magazines from 1970 when they tested popular muscle cars and found the top fastest times from 1970. And we got so many requests to do it again. Today, we're doing the same thing, but from 1969. And once again, we did not go out and personally test every one of these vehicles, but we relied on the original magazine articles that were written back in 1969 from a variety of high-performance car magazines to get the data on the quarter-mile times. So, let's get to it. In the number 10 slot is a 1969 Mercury Cyclone tested by Motor Trend magazine. We're showing a Dan Gurney edition here, but the Motor Trend test car was a 335 horsepower 428 Cobra jet backed with a C6 automatic and 411 gears in the drag pack option. And the result was still a tire spinning 1388 at 101.7 miles per hour in the quarter. In the 9th position of our top 10 quickest muscle cars of 1969 was the 69 Dodge Coronet RT. And this was tested by High Performance Cars magazine. It featured a 440 cubic inch, 375 horsepower engine, a 4-speed, 410 rear gears, and it clicked off a 1383 at 102.27 miles an hour. In the number 8 slot is another Dodge with a 440. This one is a 69 Dodge Coronet Super B. It was measured by Car Life magazine. This one has the 440 but the 390 horsepower version, a 3-speed automatic transmission, and a 410 rear gear. This one ran the quarter mile in 13.80, but at a much faster trap speed of 104.2 miles an hour. Coming in the number 7 slot, for those of you who like the plastic fantastic, it was a 1969 Chevrolet Corvette powered by the famous 427 cubic inch, 435 horsepower, 3-deuce big block V8. It was backed by a 4-speed transmission, and it had 370 to 1 rear gears. Its quarter mile time was also 1380, just like our number 8 slot, but this one did the quarter mile in 106.8 miles per hour. So the same ET, but a faster overall speed. All right, moving on to number 6 is the 1969 Plymouth GTX, and it was tested by Motor Trend magazine. This one had a 440 also, 375 horsepower with a 3-speed automatic, 410 rear gears, a very similar car to our number 8 slot car. And it ran the quarter mile at 1370 at 102.8 miles per hour. Okay, we're halfway there with the number 5 slot. A 1969 Mustang Mach 1. And this one was powered by a Cobra Jet 428, factory rated at 335 horsepower, but that was always open to debate. 3-speed automatic transmission and a 350 to 1 rear gear. And this 69 Mach 1 clicked off a 1369 at 103.44 miles per hour in Popular Hot Rodding magazine. All right, the number 4 slot was a legendary Corvette tested by Hot Rod magazine. This is the L88, the 427 cubic inch V8 that was rated at 430 horsepower, but we all know that as the RPMs increased, those L88s made more power than that. This one had a 3-speed automatic and a 336 rear gear, and it still clicked off a 1356 at 111.10 miles per hour. This image is actually of a 68 L88 because we didn't have a 69 L88 in our footage, but a very similar car. All right, number 3 is our very first appearance of the mighty Chrysler Hemi in our top 10 quickest muscle cars of 1969, according to the magazines. A 69 Dodge Charger 500 with the 426 Hemi making 425 horsepower, a 4-speed transmission, 410 rear gears, and it clicked off a 1348 at 109 miles per hour. And that Charger 500 was unique. It had a special aerodynamic package, kind of the precursor to the famous wing cars. Number 2, another NASCAR-inspired car, the 69 Boss 429 Mustang. The Boss 429 was a 375 horsepower large valve V8 engine. This one had a 4-speed transmission and a 391 rear gear. Its quarter-mile time was just 13:34 at 107 miles per hour, as tested by High Performance Cars magazine. And here we are, folks, the moment we've all been waiting for. The fastest of our top 10 quickest muscle cars of 1969, a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner as tested by Speed and Supercar magazine, featuring the 426 Hemi once again, rated at 425 horsepower, a 3-speed automatic transmission in this one, 410 rear gears, and it clicked off a 1332 at 107.65 miles an hour. Well, there you have it. The top 10 quickest muscle cars from 1969 based on the magazines from the time. And I'm sure you've got an opinion, so please leave us a comment, like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time with who knows what on Muscle Car of the Week.